Okay, how's it going, guys? So I thought I'd tell you a little bit about of the Trans Euro Trail that I did the other day. So the TET, the Trans Euro Trail, is obviously a trail that goes right around Europe for sort of off-road, motorbikes. I think you can take jeeps around quite a bit of it as well, but it's mainly for motorbikes. And basically, yeah, a little while ago they added the Cornish leg, which is a big old loop, which comes right the way down to Land's End and back again. And I'm a pretty new rider, but I've been sort of like dabbling my toe in it and exploring it a little bit. And mainly just this little bit down here near where I live, basically. But the other day, I did this little bit around over here. So this is Land's End. Above Land's End, you have Cape Cornwall, and this is at St. Just. And the trail goes all the way around a bunch of old tin mines, sort of around this area here along the coast. And yeah, I just think it was I just thought it was really quite a nice little spot and a nice little jaunt, bits of Cornwall that I hadn't really seen properly before. I mean, this is the beauty of getting into like green laning and getting out on a motorbike that can take you places a car can't. You get to see places that you hadn't seen before. Certainly quite a few ramblers will know this area quite well, but personally I didn't know it very well, and I really thought it was a really stunning spot, much more interesting than Land's End in my opinion. So yes, there's some great coastal trails. Nothing too difficult. Like I said, I'm a pretty new rider, so I've not had my full license that long. So if I can do it, definitely anyone can do it. But obviously, weather dependent. If it's just pissing down with rain, it might be really boggy and slippy. So that's a bit different. It was a little bit wet when I was there, but not too bad. Anyway, there's loads of little coastal routes. Quite a good bit of variation in the terrain. Lots of loose stone, bits of mud. Typical kind of green lane kind of stuff. There's a few branches off where you can choose like an easy route or a harder route. Obviously they're not labelled, you just got to sort of like go over the edge and look down and see if it looks too steep for you and turn around and take the easy route if you don't like the look of it. But like I said, I went over all the sort of harder bits, and yeah, it really isn't anything particularly difficult, and I'm a new rider, so if I can do it, definitely a proper experienced T.E.T rider, proper green laner who's had years of experience on his belt will find it probably a little bit too easy, to be honest with you. Anyway, so yeah, the trail takes you past lots of old tin mines, and yeah, lots of nice places to sort of stop and have a lunch with a view, and yeah, generally really enjoyable. So it's the section I'm talking about is basically near St. Just, and just above Cape Cornwall. I think there's a Botalic Head, and there's a few sort of quite famous tin mines around the area that you often see photos of. When you see photos of Cornwall, they often use those tin mines from that area. And yeah, I'd highly recommend it. And I think if you're down this way, even if you're just you're not on a motorbike and you're just going for a bit of a walk, looking for a spot to choose, I think this would be a really worthwhile spot. It's definitely, in my opinion, more interesting than like Land's End and some of the more on the beaten path spots that people go to. Anyway, guys, I just thought share a few shots and tell you about this little spot, because I just thought it was definitely worth checking out. Give it a go if you're down this way. Catch you later.